Hello, test 1, 2.
Test 1, test 2. Is there sound now? Man, all that stuff. We got all the way through the show with no sound.
All these people tuning in. Hello, everyone.
Hello. I hope they have sound
everyone. Yeah, we can hear it.
Now we have sound.
So it might be some. Yeah, we got sound.
We got sound now.
Hello, Dee Dee. Hello, Susan. Hello, Rick, Natalie, Marcia, Neil. Thank you guys for watching.
All right, so
we got sound.
Our show had no sound. That's a house in Shelbyville that we would love to see you in lawn chairs, making fun of the people golfing behind you.
There you go.
And we're going to rewind, and we're going to hit Brad's list. Whoa.
We're out in space. I think we had sound all along. It was just one person's volume went up.
All right, stuff's just not working. We're having technical difficulties today.
Yeah. But what's not having technical difficulties is 236 Shrewsbury Drive in Murfreesboro's Blackman area. 3-bed, 2-bath, just under half-acre, screened-in patio, pool. No sharing Coronas with all your friends at the public pool or the neighborhood pool. And when all these neighborhood pools not open, then you can charge admission to come to yours.
We had such a good roll going on about this public pool thing at this house. We had no sound.
I think we had sound. Only one person said they didn't have it.
Anybody else that was watching, if y'all
way.
can confirm we had no sound also, that'd be great. It's times like these we need my hero and not the pretender.
All right. Are we going back
this
to
no sound thing has thrown a monkey wrench in this entire show. And
but it brought out the best of you, though.
It brought out the best of you. We got something for nothing out of this whole entire show because we had no sound. And
it did have no sound for a while.
We learned to fly without the sound.
Yeah.
All right. And the sky is a neighborhood. So there you go.
All the song titles.
I got all the song titles in one fret thing.
Who was the artist we're doing the titles to?
All right, we got a lot of people saying no sound. So now we've had sound. We hit all the song titles in one little bit. We've talked about 2 listings. Now we're going to talk about what earnest money is because we're not doing a top 3 today. We're going to talk about what earnest money is.
Kind of go over some real estate terms to help get a better clarification.
Earnest money is valuable consideration for a real estate contract. A contract requires 7 things: buyer's name, seller's names, dates, performance dates, purchase price, valuable consideration, and signatures. That's what a contract takes to be a contract. Valuable consideration is something you put up of value to show that you're really serious about said contract. So that's earnest money. It does not have to be money. It can be goats. It can be grass seed. It could be anything. Toilet paper. Toilet paper has valuable consideration now. It can be anything that has value to go forward to show that you're serious about the contract.
Right.
It locks the contract in. Without valuable consideration, there is no contract.
So the buyer's putting up the earnest money. It's a possibility it could be lost.
It could be lost.
So the higher the amount, the more serious they are about buying the place.
Correct.
Right. For layman's, could it just call it down payment? It goes towards the purchase price.
So
to simplify.
It can go towards the purchase price. It can go towards closing costs. That earnest money goes towards what you have due at closing. If for some reason that you had nothing due at closing, you had 100% mortgage, and your seller paid all of your closing costs, the earnest money would actually come back to you.
Okay.
But that doesn't really happen that much anymore. No. It still happens some.
Yeah.
So valuable consideration is what earnest money is. When you hand an earnest money check to a realtor, that is going to get cashed.
Right.
It does not just go sit on somebody's desk. It gets cashed, and then it goes to your closing.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Any questions on earnest money or trust money is what they now call it. It's no longer earnest money.
Yeah. It's held either by the listing agency or the buyer's agency or the title company.
Right.
Yeah. So, it does go into an account somewhere.
And if you put goats up, they can be in somebody's field or the deeds to the goats. These goats are...
Yeah.
I've never had that happen. I'm waiting on the goat valuable consideration.
So Miss Marcia Fowler guessed Rush is the artist.
No,
that is not correct. Whatever title she Googled, it may have had a similar as Rush, but no, it was not Rush. So Google again, and y'all probably missed most of them. while we had no sound. But that's just the challenge we want to put before you. We want you to earn this victory.
And the reason why there's banana pudding behind us
Yes.
is, I mean, it's banana pudding, first of all. Second of all, it's National Pudding Day. So Bill Cosby is somewhere in a prison somewhere getting his pudding pop.
And join us Monday for Memorial Day. We may just replay a Memorial Day from last year.
I don't think we've ever done a Memorial Day show. I
maybe
think
not.
I'm taking off Monday. That's my day to not do this.
What if the goat dies? Or if,
What if it gets COVID-19? Look, I don't know.
well, it's got to have a lifespan of probably a good 30 days.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. Luckily, we hadn't had to come across that yet.
Now I'm rethinking my goat
That would be a
consideration.
bad thing if it were to happen that way. I'm here
Man,
all day.
that was a bad joke. All right, so when we had no sound, we talked about the news story you can't believe coming up. And the news story you can't believe coming up has to do with McDonald's, Nugs, a pickup truck, a tarp, 2 guys, and some water.
Was it in Florida? All you need is Florida.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Where was that?
So you throw Nugs in the mix, everything else is all right, no matter what bad thing happened. The thing is, if they're greedy with the sauce, you got to have, I don't know what,
Well, for a
3
20-piece
sauces
chicken
for
nugget,
5.
yeah, probably. I
I
like
mean,
to get
3
every
nuggets
drop
per sauce.
Yeah, 3
Yeah.
nuggets per sauce. I
That's
really
right.
like honey on my sauce. I know
Do
I'm
you?
like a 5-year-old, but honey,
honey's good.
honey on the sauce is where it's kind of got that chicken and waffles thing.
Yeah, yeah. I'm still a honey, sweet and sour, and barbecue as far as what they've got.
I like the barbecue also.
But
They
yeah.
used to have a lot better honey mustard. Now their honey mustard's not as good.
Oh, okay. Well, and they ventured out with a lot of different sauces, and even their ranch. I don't like their ranch. What they got? They did have a Chipotle barbecue that was good, so I don't know if they still have that. It's been a while since I've had those, but I used to get the 20-piece for the appetizer for whichever supersized meal I ordered. So I haven't done that in quite a while.
So the news story does not tell me where this story comes from, so we're going to skip that.
We'll assume it's Florida.
We're assuming it's Florida, and it's probably a pretty good guess.
Yeah.
2 gentlemen decided they needed a swimming pool.
Okay.
They didn't go, hey, like most normal people, and go, I'm going to go over to the Walmart. I'm going to get me a $20 kiddie pool and put it in the backyard, fill it with water. No, they went to the Walmart and got a bunch of tarps. And they tied the tarps off in the bed of the truck,
Right.
filled it with water.
I've seen that happen, not in person, but I've seen pictures of that.
Then they decided, you know what, we need some nugs, and we need nugs right now.
Were they in the back?
They were in the
driving?
back. Somebody was driving. They were in the back, hanging out,
That could be interesting, sloshing around.
sloshing around. You figure those
That's
guys
some
that
weight
drive
back there,
semi
too.
trucks with water,
Yeah.
water moves, so it's going to move your
Yeah.
car.
And you got the people moving possibly too.
Yeah, so this is dangerous altogether. It's not just like riding in the back of the truck like every single human being over 17 is done. This was riding in the back of a swimming pool.
Your whole thing moves.
Yeah, your whole thing moves. Guys are swimming. They pull up to the McDonald's and say, hey, we need some nugs. Hook us up. And they go, pull around, sir. Would you like fries with that? And they're going, no, the fries won't go good with the water. They'll get soggy.
Yeah, gotta have crispy fries.
Yeah, I gotta have crispy fries. I mean, did they put the nug box in the water and let it kind of float around?
I don't know. It wouldn't last very long though if I was in there.
No, I mean, the nugs don't even make it into the pool. They're like,
Yeah, that would be a challenge. You'd have to have something because you got the sauce, you got the box, and you got to have the free hand, and then you got to brace yourself while Dipwad's up there driving.
yeah, because he's gonna go over the speed bump that's at the end of the drive-through, and all the water's gonna.
You know, if I'm driving, I'd be hitting the brakes and gassing it. You know,
Can you imagine if there was a convertible behind the guy with the swimming pool truck?
right? And you know, with most people, yeah, you gotta watch out for. That's a small pool because most people peeing in the water. So that's something else you gotta worry about.
Now we got a whole
Don't
nother
get your
word.
nug in that.
Is this a short bed or long bed or
Right.
steps? I mean, how big of a bed are we talking
Oh
about?
yeah. Don't want to be too close. Stay off my nuggets. All right, so Miss Marcia says Johnny Fleeman's honey mustard I know for a fact she loves that stuff. There's always a bottle at the house. And Rick's saying throw a beach chair in the back of that truck and sit in
The
it.
beach chair's probably safer than the water.
Probably so. Well, he might be talking about put it in the water.
Oh,
That
put it
way
in the
it's
water.
sitting in the water, not sloshing around too bad.
Maybe.
Whatever works. Where there's a will, there's a nug.
The nugs that make people do weird things. Like put a swimming pool in the back of your pickup
There
truck.
you go.
I mean, how much weight is that sitting on the
I
axle?
don't know. That's a lot. Then you throw a couple grown-ups in there.
Yeah.
You know? And if they're eating
Is
nugs.
that a hey man, watch this type of thing?
Well, it's one thing to do it and it's sitting there, but to be driving around with it, you're looking at some possibility of some trouble.
I want to know what kind of truck it was.
Yeah, it had to be a Ford. The only thing that would haul that load.
No, it would have broke.
Going down there, back wheels, axle bent.
The
Dragon.
Echo, what's their stupid Echo diesel? No, they have that turbo
Power
motor,
stroke.
EcoBoost.
Oh, EcoBoost.
Yeah. That you just
Blowing
hear
smoke.
the EcoBoost just blow up. Then a Chevy comes in and pulls it away.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Where we going for lunch?
I think we're going to Mission Barbecue.
Mission Barbecue. Speaking of chicken nuggets,
And then
let's get
Tuesday,
barbecue.
and then Tuesday we're going to have a party.
Party?
Yeah, my shirt. We're going to have a
Oh,
party.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, is this something the whole public's invited to?
No, this is only if I invite you.
Oh, okay.
But if
Invite
you
on.
want invited, I know a
Got to
guy.
Ask.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know a guy.
Yeah, it's got that velvet rope. You got to know people that know people.
My girlfriend's in there. A lot of people's girlfriends are in there.
If you want in, I take bribes. He don't, but I do. So I get you in.
All right, no show Monday, Memorial Day. Go think
Remember
about what the
this
day
thing
is actually
yeah.
about. Don't be one of these people that get Veterans Day, Memorial Day, and Armed Forces Day confused. They're different holidays.
Yeah.
Remember what Memorial Day is about. Yeah, we'll be back
America.
Friday. America, out.